Welcome to Central Innovations TV. I'm Princess the Goddess, or you can call me P2G. And I have a message for you today. So I had a little sweetie pop come by one of my platforms and ask me a question. Now, we're going to get back to our regular scheduled notices on love and sex. Okay, we're going to try and surpass all of this extraness that's going on outside of ourselves and our neighborhoods and our communities right now. If you're looking at this in the future, this is during the time of the riots after Mr. George Floyd's death. So there's a lot of going on. The corona pandemic happened and everything, and we're really just trying to get back to our normal selves. So I'm here to help you get back to your normal selves in your relationship. Okay, so the question was, how do you know when you're the only one putting in the work in a relationship? How do you know that you're the only one driving or pushing the relationship? Now, this is a good question because it can be kind of tricky to realize and notice. Hold on, let me get this together, guys. Sorry. It can be kind of tricky to realize and notice when you're the only one putting in a lot of work into a relationship, okay? Because if you have someone who's not really putting in the work, but they're simply mirroring your actions, they're mirroring your energy, they're pretty much just taking the energy that you're putting in the relationship and they're matching it, but they're not actually putting work into the relationship. Okay, this would look something like this. This is how you will know. This is how you test it. This is how you try and you see, you know, if you're the only person putting in work into a relationship. This is how you do it. If you're, whether your situation is that you're trying to get back with someone, or whether your situation is that you are trying to push the relationship forward, when you like call them out, right? They will agree. They'll agree with you. They'll go with you. If you tell them that you love them, they'll say that they love you too. If you, whatever you do, they will repeat. They will reciprocate. But that's it. They won't do anything else extra. Like, they won't ask you out. They don't initiate texts and phone calls to you, or maybe they do, but it's very far few in between. And you'll notice that if you fall back, like if you stop texting, if you stop calling, if you stop just putting work into the relationship, you'll notice that they are not doing anything either. Like, they won't text you or won't call you. If you stop calling, they stop calling. If you stop texting, they stop texting. So yeah, that is the test to see if you're the only one putting work into the relationship. Just fall back a little bit, like track. Notice what you're doing. Notice when you call, when you text, if they respond or don't respond. Notice when, you know, like, let's say you get the urge, you want to hang out with them. How often do they get the urge to want to hang out with you? Is it only when you suggest that you guys hang out? You know what I'm saying? Or if they do suggest that you guys hang out, it's only because they are returning the favor from the last time you asked to hang out. Like, you'll know. It'll be like, damn, I'm doing all of this work. Like, I'm doing this, I'm saying this, I'm doing this. Yeah, they're reciprocating it, but when I stop, they don't do any of this stuff. This is how you'll know and you'll realize and recognize that you are in a relationship or a connection or a situationship that you are putting most of the work into. And I'm gonna tell you right now, stop it. You need to be beat. You need a whooping, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna set yourself up to where you're the person driving this relationship, and it will be, you will set the precedent, the standard for the relationship, so that this person feels like it's okay not to put any work into the relationship. So you have to stop. At some point, you just gotta stop. And I know that you may love this person, you may like this person, you may be super interested in this person, but if this person's not putting in the work along with you, you're going to walk yourself right into a relationship that's going to end shortly. And it's going to end because you're going to get tired of doing the work. You're going to be tired of putting in all of this work and not getting it in return. You know what I'm saying? It's like throwing a surprise party for a person that never would ever throw a surprise party for you. But they'll throw you a party after you throw a surprise party just so that you can never say to them that they've never done anything, okay? So that's the trick. They will do things for you. They will do things in return just so that you cannot say that they weren't doing anything. So the real test is to fall back and to see if they continue to pursue the relationship. If they don't, honey child, you're the only one putting the work in this relationship. Hey Oceanic, how you doing? Good afternoon. You a baby? That's so funny. Yes, BLM for life. Black lives do matter. I know everybody's like, every life matters, but let's not go there. I believe every lives matter too, but that's not what we're talking about. Anyway, all right, guys. So I hope this helps. I hope that you can take control of your situation. Take control of your situation. You don't even have to say anything to this person. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm doing all this work. You're not doing anything, so I'm going to just cut the cord. No, don't disturb your peace. Don't disturb your world. Just stop. Just stop. And if they come running, you'll know that they really want the relationship, and maybe they were just tripping. Maybe they were confused. Maybe they didn't, maybe they just didn't have an appreciation for the relationship that they should have at the time. And that's a mistake that some people make. But people that actually care, that are responsible, will notice the mistake that they're making and they will correct it. They'll fix it. So if you pull back, it'll let you know everything you need to know. If you pull back, you'll know if you're the only one putting in the work in a relationship. If you pull back and they come running, you'll know that they really value the relationship and that they don't want to lose you. And if you pull back and they don't, then you know that you were the only one putting in the work in a relationship and they really didn't care. So pulling back is definitely the answer. All right, guys, love you.